Meet Dana.
My name's Dana Lucky.
Dana is a multi-passionate, aspiring entrepreneur.
I needed the Lauren Messiah's Style Therapy in my life because I want to potentially start a fashion mommy blog.
Mother and survivor who is working hard to overcome trauma.
I had been sexually abused by a family member. It's really hard to not feel bad about yourself, even though it's not your fault.
Dana has been living in leggings, but she is ready to ditch her comfy wardrobe and replace it with items that support the woman she is becoming.
I realized I didn't have a signature style.
Will Dana work hard to overcome her style roadblocks so she can find her way to her signature style?
I've always been scared of what other people thought of me.
Or will she throw in the towel and succumb to her life in leggings? Find out in this week's episode of the Style Therapy Makeover Experience. Welcome to the Style Therapy Makeover Experience. In this series, I found 10 deserving women, gave them a copy of my book, Style Therapy, some filming equipment, and let them go to town documenting their 30-day style transformation. I didn't get in the way, and I didn't try to control the outcome because when you get your copy of Style Therapy, I won't be there to hold your hand through the transformation. This series is going to show you what is possible when you have the right tools, the right attitude, and the willingness to put in the work to change your style and your life. In this week's episode, we are going to follow Dana on her 30-day style transformation. But before we get to Dana, I want to quickly thank Sanctuary Clothing for helping to outfit our women for their big reveal. Sanctuary Clothing is an amazing spot to find stylish, casual clothing and the best masks in town. Sanctuary kept me stylish and safe throughout the entire pandemic, so make sure to check them out at sanctuaryclothing.com. Now, on to Dana.
Mixture of emotions right now because I am officially have been selected for the Lauren Messiah's Style Therapy Makeover, self-development, all that fun stuff, and I'm very excited. It's like excited, scared, growth experience being thrust upon me, even though I kind of chose it. And I can't wait. I'm so grateful. And I'm so nervous.
It's week 1 and Dana is about to start her style journey. This week, Dana is going to be taking a selfie every single day. No matter how you work with me as a client, whether it's through my book or one of my programs, we always start with the 7-day selfie challenge. So in addition to taking a photo of her look, Dana will be documenting what she wore, how she felt, and how she was perceived that day. In addition to the selfie challenge, she's also going to be digging deep through a series of journaling prompts that are sprinkled throughout week 1 in the book. Week 1 is emotional, week 1 is intense. Let's see how Dana did.
And I'm gonna get started because today's March 1st. Recap on week 1. It was up and down and all over the place, but it was the 7-day selfie challenge. So it was good. It was hard but good, an eye-opener. Some of the lows, I actually wrote them down. I have some goals of eventually I want to work from home. I want to stay with my kids and help provide for my family with some extra income with a mommy blog. And then I want to learn how to do photography. I've always loved it, but it means so much to me that I've just been so scared. That, and then fitness, something in fitness. The photography, the possibly online nutrition or trainer, personal trainer, and the mommy fashion blogger. I always come back to those main 3 things, and I've just been too scared to try. The lack of confidence, it physically hurts to fail for me. Like I take it way too personally, and instead of just playing with it and like, okay, that didn't work, let's try something different.
I just take it more like I'm a failure, very black and white, like either succeed or don't.
My wardrobe did not match any of those. I just looked like I was surviving motherhood, surviving life. So that was kind of a low. It didn't, it didn't match what I wanted to represent or who I was. Yeah, like I feel like I'm doing double dipping in the self-development department right now because I am seeing a therapist, and we talked about some of the challenges and the prompts in the book, and there was a lot of tears of, what are the consequences if I don't change? We talked about I have image control, like I have a very strong need to control my image. So it was really scary to post these photos, not like looking amazing all the time. Like my kids, I use my kids as a crutch, excuse. Like I, constantly am getting bodily fluids on me, boogers, you name it, milk. That seems to be a constant right now because my 1-year-old's on a bottle now.
Yeah, that happened, the spit up. I don't know if you have an upset tummy or what, honey bunny. I'm sorry, but that's yucky. They smell really bad. They smell bad. I love you.
I am uncomfortable because they're squeezing me in certain places on my legs or my little mommy belly, so I just wear leggings all the time.
I have a lot of baggage, and one of the biggest ones is my self-worth, and it stems from I had been sexually abused by a family member, and so many people have, and it's really hard to not feel bad about yourself, even though it's not your fault. It kind of affected my decision making for my whole life, and I feel like I've just been surviving. Like I survived my house, I survived college, and surviving my marriage, and working through that baggage, just a little aspect of it. I used to just look in the mirror and tell myself I hate you, which is so wrong. And as I'm grown up, you realize that I do have worth, and trying to change my script from that to some, more positive, like you do have worth and I am worth it. And if I could share my message with anyone to help them not ever feel like I did. And even though I know there are so many people that have gone through that, that I could, lift them up. And this emotional baggage of carrying it around, I'm just ready to get rid of it and chuck it and feel my self-worth and let that just radiate to other people and let that shine.
I like this book because there's something about writing it down and saying it out loud and acknowledging it. Something about acknowledging it, it makes it more solid, more real, more tangible, or more clear on what is blocking me and what my goals actually are and the outcome I actually want to strive for. So those were some great eye-openers this week. Yeah, I love this book so far. Even if you're ready for a challenge and it's little bite size, it's just once a day kind of thing and it's manageable. And if you're ready for a change, I feel like this is a good place to start. So on to week 2.
It's week 2, and this week Dana is going to attack her style roadblocks head on. Style roadblocks are those things that stand in your way from having an amazing signature style and self-confidence. We're talking about issues dealing with money, body image issues, and other people's opinions as it relates to style. So most people think that if they just find the right pieces, become the right size, have enough money, they don't need to deal with these pesky roadblocks. Not true. It doesn't matter what size you are, how much money you have in the bank, these style roadblocks are going to pop up and get you off track. So the best thing to do is really look at them, get underneath of them, and deal with them. That way, next time they pop up, you know exactly what to do. So another intense week inside of the Style Therapy Makeover Experience. Let's see how Dana does.
Week 2 in review. It was all about style roadblocks. And there are quite a few. The book kind of sums it up into opinions, body, confidence, and money. So opinions for sure is probably the biggest thing for me because I care about what people think way too much. I have a fear of being judged. Definitely I'm dressing to impress other people and not for myself. Oh, when this roadblock comes up, you will take the following actions. I really like that action plan. So I'm trying to do more my morning affirmations, and I guess I didn't really ever think I could, pause in the middle of the day and kind of redo those affirmations. It's a good idea. Roadblock number 2, body confidence. This exercise was challenging because they have you look in front of the mirror and say things you like about yourself or your body specifically. My roadblocks were, as you get older, your body changes, and especially after having children, it's just different. It's just different after you have children, and learning to accept the change. My body, I was very conscious about my mommy tummy, the little pooch that goes on, when you have the jeans and they're just kind of rolling over. There was the closet cleanse this week as well, and I definitely found I wasn't wearing a lot of my clothes because I was very self-conscious about that. As a teenager, I wanted to be like, have that Victoria's Secret model body that everybody lusts after, but my goals are a little different now as an adult, and being a little more realistic. Just being grateful, like having to adopt gratitude for myself in my own skin. So third roadblock was money. The book asks, what's your relationship to money growing up? Are there any old ideas you need to clear away? Yes. So background really quick, 9 kids, Brady Bunch family, yours, mine, and ours. I always felt that we never had enough. We never had enough to go out to eat. Clothes were always hand-me-downs, very, very minimal. I always felt very suffocated, and I felt guilty for when I wanted more. Now that I'm grown up and I started working, I definitely went a little crazy. All my paycheck would go to my clothes or whatever, because it was just what I never had, so I wanted it. Yeah, I feel broke because I'm not working right now. I'm making it $0. When this roadblock comes up, I need to budget and stick to it. Get a job. So I, feel, it's my money, what's it called? Somebody told me, none of your business money. Kind of fun for me, allowance. With the closet clean out, I'd had a pile of things that I still really like, but I haven't worn in a while, and I don't know why. And a lot of it was because of my body confidence with my stomach. I'm like, why haven't I worn this? Oh, because it kind of shows my tummy. But I found ways to play with it and, style it a certain way, so I liked it. But I'm missing a lot of staples. I don't really have a lot of statement pieces. I haven't worn a lot. I got rid of a lot of jewelry when I had kids because we're just pulling on stuff. But I'm missing, I kind of avoid that, but I kind of want to get back into that. I'm missing unique pieces and textures and patterns. I kind of have a few basic, I'm obsessed with stripes. I would like to play a little more with ruffles and florals and different cuts and textures of fabrics, because right now I feel like it's very plain. Yes, so that was the closet clean out. And then the last thing were finding 3 words. I looked up a lot of adjectives and it was hard to just choose 3, but I did like that she gave like 3 sections. There was work, weekend, and social. And for work, I like to feel feminine and refined and sophisticated, kind of timeless, classic. I know that's more than 3 words, but it's hard for me to just choose 3. And then for the weekend, just simple, subtle, natural, practical, casual. And then social, it depends on if we're going on a date, like what kind of date we're going on. But I like to be striking, like, but subtly striking, I guess, not to look at me. And if we're just going out with the girls, like subtle, simple, chic, kind of girly.
It's week 3. That means it's time to wake up and smell the style. That's right, it's Style Awakening Week. This week is a lot more fun. Dana is going to discover her style type. And spoiler alert, she's got more than one style type. And she completely nailed the style type exercise inside of the book. She's also going to find out which style icons most resonate with her style and are going to help her develop her own signature style. So it's a lot of fun. Let's check it out.
Recap on week 3 really quick. The book is fun, but this is the fun part where you kind of define your style this week. And it's really fun because there are a lot of different styles. I always knew there were different genres per se, but there's quite a few that Lauren nails down. It's fun to see her description. And my life right now as a stay-at-home mommy is casual chic, where it says, for those after comfort and style, the casual chic style type is a perfect starting point. Casual chic plays with all of the wardrobe staples we love: denim, t-shirts, and cozy knits, but arranges them in a way that screams polished. This style type is relaxed, laid back, and most important, comfortable. Hopefully I'm allowed to read from the book, but I just thought that just summed it up perfectly. I definitely want to be comfortable, but look great and feel great, especially as a mommy. Yeah, like the style icons: Cameron Diaz, Hilary Duff. I haven't watched Hilary Duff since I was little, like her first show. Jessica Alba, Katie Holmes, Mila Kunis, Sandra Bullock. I love all these people. I feel like I'm tastefully timeless because I do go to church every Sunday and wear dresses, and that's my one day to dress really nice, I guess, my dress up day in heels and stuff. So I feel like I'm a kind of a blend of those, very girly, and I guess a little bit of tomboy style when I'm wearing my athleisure wear. So here we go. So that was kind of fun to see.
This is a time for you to dedicate your focus to your breathing and relaxation. Take a few deep breaths.
It's always been like she says, a roadblock of mine, the confidence. Like I've missed out in my life on many opportunities, like with friends or even with a job. A story on that, for this little boutique, I was trying to be a model for them, and they were going through all the interviews and everything, and they had everyone there. And we were a 1-car family at that time, so I was waiting for my husband to come pick me up, and they didn't know that I could hear them discussing all the girls. And I came up and they're like, well, what about Dana? And she's like, well, she's just not confident. Like, I don't know if she can do this job. She's very shy. And at that point, I was like, oh, I don't think I'm gonna get this job. I just have gotten in my own way because of that. And I would really like to come out of my shell more, like have people view me for me and not as this shy girl that is just not going to amount to anything. I feel like that's how it reflects on me. like that I can actually do things because I believe in myself and have that self-worth. Like I know my self-worth.
It's week 4, the final week in Dana's style transformation. And guess what? She didn't give up. She's still here, rocking it and working on her signature style. So this week, of course, is the big reveal week. She's going to be putting all of those final pieces in place to unveil her new signature style. Now, I know in the beginning of Dana's videos, she said that she was pretty nervous about her big reveal. She was worried about doing it right, about, impressing all of you. But here's the thing. If you did the work, you did it right, okay? Maybe you don't get the big reveal that you want right away, but guess what? Style is a journey. Style is an evolution. My style changes all the time. Sometimes I nail it. Sometimes maybe I miss the mark a little bit, and I'm a professional, so it's okay. If you've done the work as outlined in the book, you have set the framework for you to make better decisions when it comes to shopping and choosing items. Your style is going to improve. It is going to improve. It can't not improve. So don't worry about getting it right on day 30 on the dot. If you did the work, you're going to get the results. And I'm going to go ahead and guess that we're still going to be impressed by Dana's transformation, no matter what she thinks about it. So I'm super excited to see her big reveal. Let's check it out.
I'm on week 3, week 4-ish. I'm almost done. I just need to return some stuff. The book has an excellent feature with having you write down all your purchases and whether you are going to return it, exchange it, or tailor it, or keep it, basically. It's a great feature. I've never done that before. I've never written it down. I've kept the receipts, but there's something about writing, this is what I bought, this is the price, and it's kind of nice because some of them I did really good. I'm like, oh, that was a $5 t-shirt, but I have a lot of t-shirts. I'm trying to level up, as they say. I'm looking for everyday things, like I need a new baseball hat, and I really want a black leather jacket and maybe a suede brown jacket. I don't really have any loafers, and I'm looking for a pair that are comfortable that I can just wear around, that elevate the look a little bit. Those are the things I'm looking for. I'm having a hard time finding those, and I've been buying some of the same things. Like I could see, I'm like, and that list, writing it out is helping me look at the price and be like, is it worth the money? Is it worth $34 for this dress that I already have like 20 dresses? We decided on a budget and trying to stick to that. And I am always worried about making the wrong decision. Am I going to miss this item? Am I going to, have buyer's remorse? Either like, oh, I never wear this item. Why did I buy it? Or, oh, I really wish I had kept that. Like I don't know why I'm nervous or scared of making the wrong choice, making the wrong decision. So it's hard for me personally I don't know about for other people, to just pin it down and be like, this is what I want, this is what I need, and this is why it fits my goals. And it's a good challenge. It's a new, I'm flexing that muscle, I'm exercising, learning how to get that muscle stronger. Need to focus more on quality rather than quantity, and not be scared to use my nice things. So week 3, week 4, we're in the home stretch, and I'm getting really nervous about putting stuff together. I feel the pressure of like having the reveal, so to speak, to be spectacular. I finished the book, cover to cover. And what I have learned from this book. I have learned that I don't really like to take selfies all the time, but it gets better.
the more you do it, the more you get comfortable with what you look like and how your clothes are fitting on you, and you see what needs to change. The meltdowns have decreased in my life, the closet meltdowns where it's like, I have nothing to wear. And now it's, oh yeah, I have things to wear. I have quite a few things to wear. I wasn't putting them together into outfits, and I kept wearing the same things over and over. Yeah, those outfit formulas, you guys, I really love them. I'm in love with them. You know, I kind of knew my relationship with money and my body and other people's opinions, but there's something about writing it down in the book. There's something about writing it down. As far as the confidence goes, I can't say I'm completely cured, you know, in 30 days. I wish, right? I wish I could just flip a switch and ta-da! But it's a work in progress. I feel that this book was a great starting point as far as my relationship with clothes and my confidence in myself, because I know when I'm dressed well, I feel so much better. Like, I'm trying to find the right words right now, but when I dress nice, I feel nice. And when I dress like shit, I feel like shit. It's pretty simple. But yeah, it's a road for me to work on this, you know, and all the stuff that I deal with every day. But I am confident that I will get there. One more look-see. This book is a great place to start to build that good, like, foundation, I would say, to style.
I'm wearing earrings again.
I feel like a proud style mama right now. Dana did it. She made it through Style Therapy. 30 days to her signature style. Go, Dana, go. Now, I just want to highlight the fact that not only did Dana make it through the 30-day style journey, which it's intense, okay? It's not all shopping and mood boards and trying on cute outfits. We go deep. She did the work. But she also was on a healing journey herself with her therapist. That's a lot of work. Like, no fooling. A lot of people would not do that, and they certainly wouldn't follow through. When you are dealing with, you know, therapy, healing trauma, style and self-care are typically the first things to go. Like, who's got time to think about what they're wearing, how they're looking? They just throw that away. But not Dana. She went through both journeys at the same time. So I just want to acknowledge that, because that is huge. So hats off to you, Dana. And Dana, now I'm talking directly to you. You are a badass. You are beautiful, you are strong, and you have been such an inspiration to so many women by sharing your story. So thank you so much for your vulnerability and for sharing your 30-day style journey with all of us. And I'm looking forward to seeing how your style progresses. So Dana was gifted a 1-year membership inside of Style Confidence Collective so she can keep up with her transformation. And so me and all the other ladies in SCC can hold her accountable to her transformation. So again, I look forward to seeing how your style grows, and thank you. Thank you for participating, and thank all of you for watching and tuning in. Be sure to tune in next week as we follow another woman on her 30-day style therapy transformation.